get the sexy card for the big sword. Hello, everybody.
What's up, guys? West15 here. So this past weekend, I went to the UDS in Chicago, and funny story is, I didn't even know about this event until like 2 days before, and this was like a really last-minute thing. I didn't even check if I had enough points to enter. Apparently, you need 100 UDS points to enter, and I'm like, there's no way I have enough points. Like, I don't really go to events often, but it turns out I had 250 points, so I could have entered the main event, but instead, I just got there pretty late and just hung out. I entered one of these side events, the Attack of the Giant card, and ended up winning, so that was so sexy. I was waving my freaking chopstick all over the place, doing the dancing. Pretty awesome. Ended up winning the Giant Silent Swordsman, as you saw at the beginning of the video, so that was pretty sexy. Unfortunately, I took public transport to the venue, so yeah, it would have been kind of a pain to drag along that Silent Swordsman with me. And also, Chicago, not the safest of cities, so I didn't want that shit getting jacked on the subway, someone freaking carrying around a giant ass Silent Swordsman. Hell, I jacked that shit, you know what I'm saying? So, yes, unfortunately, I did trade the card, so I no longer have it, but it was a pretty cool experience. It's the first Giant card I've ever owned, so, yes, I only owned it for about like 20 minutes, but still cool. Anyways, I played Lightsworn for the event, just because, I don't know, this is one of the most fun decks I've ever played, just because you can sack the shit out of your opponent, and that's probably the best part about Yu-Gi-Oh! In my opinion, is just sacking, so, yes. Anyways, let's get on to the deck profile. We play one JD. In this build, this is not the focus of the deck. Basically, for this deck, you just want to spam rank 4s in Turbo psy-frame Lord Omega. So this is honestly not the point of the deck, so we just play one. We don't really want to clog up your hands. This is a pretty bad early game. It's pretty dead. So we just play one for the sack factor. We got 3 Raiden, one of the best Lightsworns. Just double Lumina because this is a rank 4 deck, so it doesn't really contribute to that. But being able to bring out Raiden is really, really good with Lumina, and if you have like a Trick Clown or Snow in hand, it's super good. And then we got one Lila, only one because it really doesn't advance your game state in any way. It pops back row, but basically just like another Lightsworn name. So you can just plus more off Minerva. And then we got the Baby Ho. We got Little Minerva. This is basically so you can synchro with your Seraphonite and make Omega. And also, it's another Lightsworn name. And you can also mill Felice off this, which I have done. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sacky, which is why I chose to play this deck. And so Felice gets its effect. So that's pretty dope. So just getting that extra mill on the extra Lightsworn name is pretty good. And then for maximum sack, we got Triple Wolf, Double Felice. This is just insane. Yeah, this is basically what makes your Minervas just insane. And basically, you can go maximum like plus a zillion with freaking Minerva with these cards. In order to get these cards out of your hand, because you don't like these cards in your hand, you play cards like Goblinberg, Tin Goldfish, Solar Recharge, so it's not too bad. So that's it for the Lightsworns. We played 12 Lightsworns, and then we got double Trick Clown and one Heroic Challenger 1000 Blades. Now this is insane. This combo is really, really good. I see a lot of people not playing this, but personally, I love this card. It's really, really easy to get access to Trick Clown because usually with Brilliant Fusion, I send the Trick Clown, mainly just because I want to keep Lightsworns in the deck to mill off with Minerva. Access to Trick Clown is basically really, really easy in this deck. So if you ever mill this, like pretty much you'll get your Trick Clown 1000 Blade combo going. Basically just infinite rank 4s, and obviously you can bring back Trick Clown with Instant Fusion if it ever dies, and also another cool play is you can remove it with Snow and then bring it back from the banished pile to the grave with Omega, and then it triggers, and then that can also trigger 1000 Blade. So there's a lot of ways to make a 1000 Blade Trick Clown combo live. For the enablers, to make rank 4s, usually Minerva first turn, we got triple Goblinberg, one Goldfish, one Thrasher. There's times where Goldfish is better, there's times where Thrasher is better. Yeah, just because of that, we just play one of each. And Goblinberg's probably the best of all of them, just because it can summon Lumina and any 4, so it's just, yeah, it's really solid. Also a road to target. But yeah, I think 5 enablers is right, because you really, really have to make a rank 4 first turn, or else the deck is really subpar if you don't. And next, we got the most broken card in the game right now, in my opinion. We got Fairy Tail Snow. This is so freaking insane. Like, this card has won me so many games. It's insane against Burning Abyss, and like if you mill it, you'll most likely win. The fact that it has a quick effect and it just interrupt plays and also helps you make exceeds and synchro plays is really, really good. And also some cool plays I did with it was you can also dodge a lot of effect negation using this card. So my opponent had an anti-spell fragrance on the field, and I summoned Castell and activated the effect on the anti-spell fragrance. The person chained the Fog Blade, and I chained the Snow in the graveyard to remove the Castell. So the Castell did end up going through, shuffling back the anti-spell, and then I got my Fairy Tail on the field and just made a rank 4 from there. So it's really, really cool being able to dodge stuff like Fog Blade using the Fairy Tail Snow. So it's pretty insane. And also another really, really cool play with F-Zero is you can summon F-Zero, crash into something, take their monster, attack with it, and then banish the monster by summoning Snow. So that's also really insane. So Snow overall is just a ridiculous card. The reason I didn't play 3 is because like I usually mill half my deck first turn, so I always usually see the Snow, and if not, I usually send it off like Brilliant Fusion or Foolish Burial. And honestly, you don't really want to see this card in your opening hand because it's pretty much, it doesn't do anything, so you really just want to mill it. And I just want to decrease my chances of seeing it in my opening hand. The fact that I mill half my deck makes it so I see it pretty often. And we got 1 Electromagnetic Turtle. If you can pretty much save your board, you can just go hella plus with your Minerva again next turn and pretty much just establish an even stronger field. So being able to protect your board is really, really good. And you also send it off to Brilliant Fusion. I've never done that, but it's also an option. We got double Garnet. This is because it's a milling deck, so you're most likely going to mill 1 Garnet, and I really don't want dead Brilliant Fusions if I mill a Garnet or if I draw a Garnet. So I just played 2, and it was really, really clutch because there's many times where I open a Garnet. It's also an easy side out, so yes. And lastly, we got the double Maxi, Max Cock. This card is just insane right now, especially in this deck, because first turn, many times you dump most of your resources on the field, so you'll be left with like 1 or 2 cards in hand, but you'll have an insane board. So if your opponent wants to even have a chance of coming back, they're gonna have to special summon like 10 monsters. So like having the Maxi in your hand and dropping it when they're trying to go off to clear your board makes it so if they even have a chance of clearing your board, you have enough resources to come back next turn. And then for the spells, the green cards, we play the sexy triple Fusion and Brilliante. If you open it, you'll most likely win the game. Next, we play the triple Instant Fusion. Funny story, the 3rd Instant Fusion, I got really hungry after the event, so I kind of just ate it. Ramen noodle, so tasty, right? Then we got the standard triple Solar Recharge and double charge of the Light Brigade. Then for 1-ofs, we got the Soul Charge. You open this, you pretty much win. Foolish Burial has a lot of targets, so it's super good. And Rhoda. So that's it for the main deck. 42 cards. I put in the Maxis as the 41st and 42nd cards, so yes. So for the side deck, we play double Gamma Seal, double Flying Cock. There's so many back there, I like it. 1 Psycho Reader, just for blue eyes and other random shit. Triple Twin Twisties. This card is really, really good against the Demise Cosmo matchup. We got the double Dark Hole and Regeki. This is mainly against blue eyes when they go first, because, you know, killing Spirit Dragon is pretty crucial, so, well, yes. And also any deck that can make Dark Law, and just any deck that can make, like, a strong soft lock board. We got 1 Breakthrough Scale for the Fiends against Monarchs, and also against the Herald deck, so it's pretty sexy. And then lastly, the triple Anti-Spell Fragrance, my cologne of choice. So, yes. For the extra deck, we played the 1 Alcestis, the Testico, Wesson Norden, this thing, 2 psy-frame Lord Omega. This is usually your level of synchro of choice. Having 2 of them on the field is really good because you can banish 1. Oh my god, what the hell? Sorry about that. The card do the crazy. Anyways, if you have 2 of these, you can banish 1 on your turn, and then on their standby phase, you can return the banished card to their graveyard so they don't get it back. And then, so that's pretty dope. It's a pretty cool little combo. If you got 2 Psy-Frame Lord Omegas, it's basically just infinite +1s. We got 1 Starlight Red Dragon Archfiend, which is pretty insane. Just clears boards. If you can make a Dweller that turn and then summon this guy, like, it's pretty insane against most decks, especially Burning Abyss. We got the Michael, really, really good card. Being able to banish anything like Cosmo Town, Dante, Beatrice, just pretty insane. Now for the big black cards, we play we got 2 of these bad boys. The head honcho main bitch, you know what I'm saying? The second one did come in handy once in a while. If you just have 1, the deck still functions fine. It's just the second one comes in handy once in a while. We got the giant hand for those soft locks first turn. We got the very sexy Abitante del Abiso. Someone commented in one of my videos that the name is pretty funny because it's just like, I beat Dante, so that's pretty sexy. We got the Castell, the Emerald, got the Utopia package, the big testicle. And last but not least, the Utopic Future for those cool combo plays against Cosmo and other random decks, and really good synergy with Fairy Tail Snow. It's really easy to make because you just spam rank 4, so yes. Anyways, that's about it for my Lightsworn deck profile that I used to win the Giant card. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please like the video, comment something down below, and subscribe for more chopstick action. So yes, thanks for watching, guys. Peace!